This is IGN. Coming up, why Joker 2's director reportedly refused to work with DC Studios on the sequel. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, the Jeff Goldblum-led comedy series Chaos has been canceled by Netflix after just one season. The news first broke via a now-deleted Instagram post from star Aurora Perrineau, and Variety has since confirmed the cancellation. Netflix is yet to give any word on the series' cancellation itself. Chaos is a modern retelling of Greek mythology in which Goldblum played a power-abusing and paranoid Zeus living in the 21st century. Despite being the show's biggest name, Goldblum's character was mostly shifted to the background of Chaos, as it instead focused on the myriad other characters looking to usurp him. The show was met with a lukewarm reception from critics. We said in our 6 out of 10 review, Chaos repackages Greek mythology with some progressive quirks and a few reliable performances, but it struggles to sew the weighty threads of competing legends into a compelling journey. And Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare will finally hit PC on October 29, 2024, 14 years after Rockstar's Wild West epic first launched on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 back in 2010. Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare launch on PC across Steam, the Epic Games Store, and the Rockstar Store. Pricing is yet to be announced. According to the Red Dead Redemption Steam page, the PC release features the complete single-player experiences of both Red Dead Redemption and Undead Nightmare, including bonus content from the Game of the Year edition. Red Dead Redemption on PC does not, however, feature multiplayer content. Now that Red Dead Redemption is finally confirmed for PC, PC gamers are wondering whether Rockstar plans further upgrades for the game and its sequel on other platforms. Will Red Dead Redemption 2, for example, receive a PS5 Pro Enhanced update? Perhaps add a 60 frames per second and 4K resolution mode? Following Joker Folie à Deux's disastrous opening weekend, a number of reports have emerged about some of the behind-the-scenes drama surrounding the production, including director Todd Phillips' apparent aversion to working with DC Studios' new head honchos. Variety revealed some new details in a report on Tuesday, saying Phillips wanted nothing to do with DC, despite the fact that James Gunn and Peter Safran were named co-CEOs of DC Studios just a couple of months before Joker Folie à Deux began production. According to the report, Phillips balked at the idea of working with DC Studios' new leadership, only liaising with Warner Bros. Motion Picture Group chiefs Michael DeLuca and Pamela Abdy. It's also noted that DC Studios' new logo doesn't appear at the beginning of Joker Folie à Deux, which the Variety report says made it apparent that Phillips had just given DC the middle finger. DC Studios' new logo has appeared at the front of other recent DC-related projects, including HBO series The Penguin and the Christopher Reeve documentary Superman. A Warner Bros. Rep, however, pointed out that the logo appears at the end of Joker Folie à Deux. The Variety article also notes that Gunn and Safran were absent at the September 30 Los Angeles premiere of Joker Folie à Deux, to which a DC Studios rep told Variety that Gunn was busy shooting Peacemaker Season 2 in Atlanta while Safran was sick. Gunn, an unusually transparent executive and creative on social media, has not yet commented on the report. IGN has also reached out to DC Studios for further comment. Meanwhile, The Hollywood Reporter ran a report of its own on Monday, revealing other details about what seems to be an unusual production. For one, it was reportedly star Joaquin Phoenix who pushed for a sequel to 2019's billion-dollar hit Joker, after the idea came to him in a dream. He and Phillips had also considered doing a Broadway musical before committing to the sequel. The THR report also has an interesting detail about the ending of Joker Folie à Deux, one of the most controversial aspects of the sequel. Spoiler alert, the film ends with Arthur Fleck being killed in prison by a character we haven't seen before, played by Connor Story, who then carves a smile into his own face. According to the THR report, the first Joker film originally ended with a similar visual, with Arthur knifing a smile into his own face in front of a group of supporters. Apparently, Christopher Nolan, who was still at WB at the time, killed that idea, believing that only his Joker, played by Heath Ledger, should carve his face, per the report. Nolan and WB had a very public breakup following the studio's decision to move its entire 2021 film slate to streaming service Max, and Nolan is now at Universal. Both reports provide some interesting peeks behind the scenes at what will likely end up as a major flop. On the heels of negative reviews and poor word of mouth, Joker Folie à Deux opened to an abysmal $37.8 million this past weekend, less than half of what its predecessor earned in its debut. Box office analysts told IGN that the opening weekend results mark an unmitigated disaster for Warner Brothers, and there's likely little chance of the film recovering in the ensuing weekends. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcast through the podcast service of your choice.
Spoken Layer.